Hi there, it's Daniel Hodder here again from danielhodder.com. In this video we're going to make a blog post on our new website. First things first, we're here in the dashboard and you'll notice that I've got 8 updates. So I'm going to do the updates right now, which is what we should do every time we log into our website. We'll check for our updates and do our updates. So we'll click here on the updates button. You can also click here and it'll take you to the same page. So here we are, our updates down here. I'm just going to select all of the plugins, update the plugins. You'll also see I've got some things ready for I'm writing a blog post over here. I've got some text that I'm going to need for inside our page. We're going to be creating a Gravatar account for our image, our personal image that we'll have on our website, and a little biography which will go in with the Gravatar. And then whenever you create parts like in this one, in the blog post, we're going to have an author box. So this is the information that will go in the author box. I've also got a blog post text here that I will add into my blog post, and I've got a couple of images here. That this is my bio pic and an image for the blog post, and another image here that we'll use in setting up our personalization. So once we're finished doing the updates here, that's the plugins updated. So we'll go back to the updates page. Once we've completed the updates, we're going to do some personalization before we move on to the blog post. Again, in the themes, we select all. We probably should delete these 2 themes since we're not using them, but I'll just update them here now just as a demonstration. When there's an update for your theme, it'll be down here. Okay, that's our updates done. We'll go back to the updates page again and make sure everything's okay. And here we are. This is our theme here. It's just popped up now. We'll just click on that and we'll update that theme as well. Okay, so that's our last theme updated. Let's go back to our dashboard. Here we are in the dashboard, main dashboard again. There's a little notification here. I'm just going to dismiss that one. I'm not going to worry about that one just yet either. And this one I'm just going to close. Okay, so let's get into it. First thing, we're going to go to users. And this is our user here. We're going to click on this one. And we're going to leave most of these the same, but we're going to fill in some of the details here. So still got our email address in there. We can add our Facebook profile, which is .com/smart DIY website. I didn't make an Instagram one. I'm just going to leave the Facebook one for now. And this is where we're going to put our biography information. I'm just going to copy this, paste it here. Okay, there we are. And now we're going to click on here. We're going to go to Gravatar. We're going to create our own Gravatar. Going to use our own email address. You'll put your email address in and you'll choose a username and a password and create your account. I've already made an account, so I'm just going to log in. So we'll pick the email to modify. We'll modify this one and we'll add an image. We'll upload new image, choose file. There we go. Click next. Here's our image. I'm quite happy with how it is. I think we need to crop that. It's rated G. Set rating. So now this image is related to this email address. Let's have a look at our profile now. I think this has just made some weird name for me. We'll change this. Continue filling out the profile. And here I'm going to copy and paste this into here. This is my little bio that I mentioned earlier. I'm going to save the profile. We don't want to create a new password. We won't touch anything else here. We'll just leave that for now and update our profile. Okay, we've done our updates. We've created our personalized section. We've got our Gravatar picture in here now. Let's go and make a blog post. Okay, so now we've got all our information in here. We're going to change our, edit our default post. So we'll go to our Thrive dashboard. And we'll click here on our Thrive theme builder. Now we'll hover over the default post and edit. So this is how our posts are going to look, pretty much. But we're going to edit some like global elements before we start. So the first thing I'm going to do is work over here, change our name. And I've got a little description over here. Copy, paste it in here. Again, we'll change this image here. And I'm going to bring this image here. And we'll use this in there. This is my little logo that I've made up. Click on that. Put some alt text in there. And insert it into the post. So here's our little guy here. This section here is something that we'll change later on. We'll upload a product to give away to get people onto our email list. You'll see that our About the Author is already in. And down here is the other thing that we're going to change. And this is where I'm going to copy and paste this. This is going to be my call to action. We need to change that to heading 1. I'll change the color to white. And I'll make the font a little bit bigger. Make it bigger, central line it, and I'll capitalize every word. There we go. How's that look? Okay, now we're going to have a call to action button. I'm going to change the text on that to say register here. Register here. I'm going to click just outside, still on the button but outside of the text, and it's going to give us our button options. Here, this is going to be the link that it takes when someone presses the button. They're going to go to this link, and I'm just going to make this our home page. I won't open that in a new tab, but I will leave it as no follow. Okay, we'll save work. Here's one of our messages. Ooh, try that again. It didn't want us to do it, so we'll click here. And it's whitelisted. Now we should be able to save it again. So that was just part of that learning mode. Our firewall is still learning what we're doing here. So it's just checking to make sure we actually wanted to do it. So we've saved our work. We can close this off now. And now we'll go to posts and add new. So here's my post here. My heading will be this top line, or my title. Add the title in there. Now comes the body of the, you'll see it's, I'll put the panel link in there now. I'll copy and paste the body of my blog post. and you'll so here's the body of the blog post. I'll go through now. I want to make this a heading. So this will be, we'll change this one to heading 4, no. We go back to paragraph. Sometimes you'll get that if these lines are too close, it doesn't recognize. To get around that, I normally come to this line here, delete, press enter. Now we'll try that again. Heading 4, there we go. Now we'll do the same here, because I know that's going to happen again. Heading 4. I've got an ebook that I've written, and I've actually added this down the bottom. So I just add my free ebook down the bottom, and we'll put a link in here in a second. Heading 4, and at the end here I've just got downloaded absolutely free by clicking here. So there we go. Highlight that, and then we insert a link, so that when someone clicks on that highlighted text, it's going to take them to this page here. Put my link in here and press enter. There we go. So now I've got my link in there. Another thing I want to do is I want to put a banner in here. So to put a banner in here, I've got a code. If you're an affiliate for some products, they'll have codes for banners. This is the banner that I'm going to use. We'll click to text, because it's going to be a HTML text that I'm going to add. So I'll come down the bottom and I'll copy this HTML text here, and I'll paste it in here down the bottom. And then we'll go back to visual, and you'll see here's my banner. And that's also linked, so if someone clicks on this banner, it's going to take them to the website. This is an affiliate marketing company that I work with. I work very closely to them. And so I put one of their banners at the bottom of most of my blog posts. Because this is about building a website, I am an affiliate for Thrive Themes. I'm an affiliate for A2 Hosting. They both provide banners, so maybe I would put one of their banners down here. But I'll stick with this one for now. So there we go. We've got the body of our post. We've got a link here, which goes to my website, one of my other websites where you can download a free copy of that book. I've got a banner which also has a link in it. So we'll scroll down the bottom here and you'll see set featured image. So we'll click on that. Upload files. And we'll take this image here. This is the image that I got for the featured image. You can add other pictures throughout your blog post, but I normally keep most of mine just a text and have one featured image. Okay, that's in there. Sometimes I'll just copy that whole title and stick it in there and set featured image. So there we go, there's our featured image. You'll see here our readability is good. We've got a nice big smiley face for our readability, but we haven't done any work on our SEO. Sometimes this gets a bit tricky, so we'll start with that. We click on SEO and it'll ask us for a key phrase. I'm going to put here, we'll just put website, and you'll see that it hasn't quite gone green yet, but we've got a key phrase or a keyword. You can do some more keyword research and come up with better ones. So the next thing we do is come here to our meta description. We've got our slug, but we haven't got a meta description. So I normally come to the top of the post and find our keyword or our key phrase in the, you really want your key phrase in the first paragraph for the search crawlers to find your blog post and bring it up. You want to try and get your post to the top of the list when someone searches for that keyword. So I'll copy this. I'll copy a fair bit of it. You can only put so much in here. Copy that. Come back down here to our meta description and paste that in. You'll see the bar's going orange, so that's too much words. I'll just delete some until that bar goes green. Okay, so there we go. We've got a nice green bar. We've got our green smiley face on our SEO. Everything's good. Now, another thing I want to do is add the category. If you don't put in a category for your blog posts, it's just going to say uncategorized. So we'll add a new category and we'll call that category web. Let's say website design, and add new category. There we go, it's ticked off. It's a standard format. I'm not going to change any of this. Just keep it simple for now, and I'll click publish. You can also preview it. So let's go and have a look at our blog post. So right click and open in a new tab. And let's have a look at what it looks like. Here we go. So this is our page. We've got our logo up here. There's our featured image, our headline. All of our text looks really good, our ebook, and we've got our link here. Okay, there's one thing that I might do with this link. You can't really tell that it's a link. And there's our banner. So we'll go back into the post and we'll change that. We've got our about our author here, and over here we'll have a link to Facebook. And there's our little guy and our short intro. Okay, let's just close that. We'll go back into here and I'm going to highlight this again, and I'm going to make that bold. And see how that looks. Anytime you make any changes in here, click update. Okay, so open link a new tab again. And let's see how that looks now. Oh, it didn't make it bold. Okay, let's try something else. It's bold there. Oh. Okay, so we just click remove link. So there we go. That's bold. Let's try linking that again. Grab our link again. paste our link and apply. And update. Let's see if that's bold now. There we go, nice and bold. Okay, so you can see that's a bit of a link now. And there we have it. We can click this link and go to our home page. There we go. And once I've completed most of these training videos, I'll put a link in here to the training videos. Okie dokie, we'll close that. And that's how we do a blog post. And you'll notice that we did all of this in the WordPress editor. We didn't use the Thrive Architect to do any of this, but in future videos we will be doing a lot more with the Thrive Architect. This is one of the only things that I really use the WordPress editor for, and I find that the classic editor is much better to use for doing this. Okay, thanks for watching, and leave your comments down below and let me know what you think. Thanks a lot, bye bye.